So we're filling the hot liquor tank, and the temperature sensor is actually reading less, 83.7, versus the other ones which are at 87. The fill level sensors aren't hooked up yet, but otherwise everything else is. How's it looking there?
Looks good. Looks like we need a little more to get the heaters all the way submerged. Water's filling up.
What do you think the city water temperature is?
I don't know, I guess it's in the 50s.
Still dropping 68. Since these temperature sensors are metal, they don't adjust super fast.
We should be good to turn the water off.
Alright. Just the garden hose here. Is it the left hand or the right hand?
The right hand.
Okay, it's off. Try not to soak my laptop.
You need a new one anyways, though.
Yeah, I'll close the lid.
See what these read, so we can compare our values.
It's a standalone temperature sensor there. So we have 64.2 right now. What are you reading? It's still adjusting.
$64, 63. I think we're going to be within a degree like we decided a second ago. Oh, 62.
That's close enough. We'll tune it later. So turning the breakers on for the heaters. The heaters are located in the upper box here. That's where all the high power stuff is. They're actually controlled by these solid state relays. So, should I just turn on heater 1?
Let me,
that one there?
Sure.
Let's give it a shot. And heater 1's light is now on.
Well, you should want to turn heaters 1 and 2 on, I guess. Let me check voltage here.
Okay.
1, 2 before you turn it on.
What do we got here?
I got 118 volts. And then we have nothing on the load side. Or we have 119. Why do we have the load? You know, it would be kind of cool, too, eventually, to have a little timer on here. Since we know it takes 150 seconds for the valves to open, you can kind of figure out use the time to show you where they're at.
Yeah. So now it's at 97 degrees almost, and you're opening up the first valve, and that's going to
allow us to turn the pump on.
Oh, I see this pump here. And we're going to pump from the hot liquor tank into the mash.
Turn the pump on for the first time here. That was not what I intended to have happen.
So the pumps are wired wrong. Pump 2 is actually pump 1. Alright.
There's definitely hot spots. This water's cold.
Yeah. That's full flow. Alright, we'll start it off. And you want to switch this to, like, say, a third?
A third, yeah.
Okay. It'll take like a full minute for that valve to actually open.
Close.
Close, sorry. You think?
You can hear.
What's that sound? Alright, turn the heaters off. Wow, that was pretty instantaneous.
Yeah, good thing we got good elements so you can dry fire. Who would have thought you just burn up an element, a couple elements?
It's steaming. Can't see it, I guess. So yeah, lift that lid open. We've got the valve open part way. And let's turn, it was pump 2?
Pump 2.
Yeah, because they're actually labeled wrong backwards, okay.
As produced flow, why don't you turn it down to like almost all the way off and see it. Alright, I can turn it down even more.
It's definitely most flow.
Slow reducing.
Nice.
Alright. Look at that.
What's it look like in there?
Hot.
Yeah. I can feel it. In the meantime, a little refreshment. But just a little. Cheers. It's a fly over there.
Sorry about that.
Yeah, those interlocks would be good.
No, it's not empty yet. It just started to vortex.
Oh, okay. Okay, so that's it. All the water's been pumped into the mash. We don't actually have any grains in there to steep, so...
I'm just pretending.
Okay, so we're just going to go over to the kettle.
Yeah, right.
So, since pump 2 is actually pump 1, you think pump 1's pump 2?
Well, let's turn the valve on for a few seconds first.
Alright, sure. Valves are all into the table here. They're, they sound interesting that they're proportional, but they're about... I don't know, it's like watching paint dry with these things.
That is for sure.
What is it, 180 seconds to full open?
150 seconds to full
150,
open.
okay.
Just about 180, it was like.
There is something you can see, right? Right there. You can see the bolts that are securing them, actually. Turning it. This is actually kind of an interesting part of the build. It's getting the valve bodies attached to the actuators. Eye bolts and basically pieces of metal is the solution.
Some custom-made ghetto brackets.
Yeah, okay, I was going to say, you're going to have an issue there with that. Nothing connected. Like a fire hydrant that got hit by a car.
Yep.
Anyhow, we actually checked all the valves, and proportional valve 2 is probably pretty well open, so let's try turning the pump on. Is it pump 1? Nope. So pump 2 is actually pump 1. Pump 1 is actually pump 3. So pump 3 must be pump 2. Ah, that sounds right.
Can we turn it off?
There's a decent amount leaking out.
So let's turn it off.
Okay.
Open the on-off valve. Shit, it's leaking right on the pump that we need.
Okay, I just turned on the on-off valve. Is that an SF Giants cup?
Yep.
You're gonna need more cups, huh?
It shouldn't.
Want me to dump that cup? I don't know, it seems like they're wired backwards, the on-off and the proportional.
It's my fault, I was confused. For some reason I was going 1, 2, 3 and on-off when it's really 1, 2, on-off, 3. So when I was telling you they weren't working earlier, I was checking the wrong valves.